What's going on, guys? Today's video, I'm going to be going over the 5 biggest mistakes guys make when they are trimming their beard at home. Let's get into it. Number 1, taking your cheek lines down too far, fellas. You guys are cutting into these things way too much, and it's becoming more of a chin strap. It makes your beard look less full. It makes it look like you cannot grow a beard, and be honest, man, it just doesn't look good, guys. The chin strap look is not in anymore. It's not a thing. Just keep those cheek lines as high as possible, as natural as possible, and I'm guarantee you, you will look a lot better with just keeping these natural. All right, number 2, the neckline, guys. Now, this is probably where I see some of the biggest, craziest mistakes when it comes to the beard, and that is the neckline, guys. Some fellas just don't know how to do it, and it's unfortunate because it takes a long time for this to kind of grow out, especially if you have a longer beard and you bring that line up too high, man, you just, you know, made it look so disproportionate to your face, and it ruins the whole overall look of your beard. And a lot of it too is, this is why going to a barber is important, is the longer your beard, the different area of where you want to put your neckline is, and your barber would be the best person to tell you where that is. So the longer it is, usually the rule of thumb is you go down far down until your beard's long enough where it doesn't even matter because you can't see it. But when you have a nice short tightened up beard, you want to make sure that that line is nice and defined, and where you place that is very important, especially on the corners here in the middle. So make sure you guys are not touching this too much. Number 3, right here, guys, behind on the back of the beard, in front of the ear. All right, this is probably where I see the most mistakes, is right here. A lot of guys, because this is a hard area to trim, they will go in and they will take the blade or whatever, the clipper, into their beard, and it just cuts a gash here, man. And there's nothing that makes a beard look more disproportionate and out of shape than messing this line up, guys. So if I were you, I would just leave this stuff alone. Maybe you can touch like this area here where it's a little bit easier to get to, but when it comes to this line behind or in front of your ear, leave it alone, fellas. That's my biggest thing that I could tell you, to not screw up your beard. So make sure you guys are not touching this shit, man. All right, number 4, and the last thing that I would highly recommend you guys to not do is to touch your mustache or trim your mustache too high above your lip, guys. Or also taking this too short and having that little pencil stash. Now, for some guys, they can rock that and they can pull it off. There's very few, in my opinion, that can really take that off, or rock that style. Maybe if you're some kind of hardcore fucking Chicano or some shit, then maybe you could do it. But for most normal guys, right above the lip, guys, following the shape of your mouth and your lips, just try to do as little as possible, guys. When it comes to beards, less is more. And number 5, guys, one of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of guys making at home is they are not being thorough enough with their beard trims. And what I mean by that is they just kind of go in and they just hit it real quick in a rush, and they do not get all the lengths even, and they don't shape it right, or they miss a part here, they leave a part there, and it just does not look good. So do not rush your beard trims, fellas. It's gonna take time for you to actually trim them, okay? A good rule of thumb that I recommend is it's gonna probably take you about a half hour or so to trim your beard, guys, to do a good beard trim. So you gotta make sure you guys are putting time aside to actually do them, to be thorough. Because if you do not put the time aside to trim your beard, guys, it's gonna take a hit, man. It's not gonna look as good as it could be, and it's just gonna, you know, make it so that you make more mistakes in the beard in the future, because now you are left with these disproportionate lengths and areas where you should have cleaned up and sculpted better, but now you have to do twice the work in the future because you fucked up and you were rushing your beard trim. So make sure you guys are taking the time out of your day to actually trim the beard thoroughly. Bonus tip for you guys, okay? You guys have to understand that a good beard takes maintenance, fellas. It takes time and effort, just like a good solid hairstyle. It takes time to style it, to put product in it, to trim it, to make sure it's looking the best. Your beard is the same thing as your hair, guys. You're growing it out, it's gonna go through awkward phases, it's gonna look fucked up sometimes, but you gotta deal with that, okay? It takes time to have a good looking beard. My beard today, this is after I trimmed it, and and styled it. You know what I had to do? I used a beard straightener on it. I applied beard oil to it. I applied a thermal spray to it to protect the hair. And then I applied a balm afterwards and then combed it and used a boar hair brush to really shape it and style the beard. If you want a good looking beard, guys, you gotta style it. You gotta take the time out to do those things for it. If you want it to look good, if you're one of these motherfuckers who just wants to, you know, get up, think that having a beard's easy and you have a good beard and that's it. That's not how it works, man. It does not work that way, guys. It takes styling, it takes effort and maintenance, just like everything else on your body. It takes maintenance to look good. So that is another good tip that I'm gonna give you guys, is style the beard, guys, if you want a good, nice, full, solid beard. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to actually watch this video. I hope it helped out all of you guys who are bearded. Hopefully you guys will stay bearded now and not make these mistakes that I have explained in this video. If you guys have not yet, please check out my other videos. And if you like what you see on the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. That way you're not missing any of the future content that I am uploading. And if you also like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button to show your support, guys. But right on, fellas, this was Adam with Adam's Hair Stuff. We will see you guys next time. Take it easy.